horrible student. I liked people too much, always talking, always messing around. But I also played athletics. I felt like between my social acumen and sports, I was able to get through high school. And with sports, I played Junior Olympics in volleyball, played for the state championship. We won for Virginia in high school as well. So high school was really good to me. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew my knees hurt. And so I turned down my offers to play basketball in college. And somebody was crazy enough to lend me $100,000 to buy a flip. It was a 12-month loan with a balloon payment of like $80,000 or something like that. And I was crazy enough to do it. I took the plunge. I think I made like $20,000 or $30,000 off the flip. Well, at that time, I was also managing the equivalent of what Foot Locker is today. And it's a shoe store, and I was bussing tables. I was working 7 days a week, and then I get this check. And I was like, okay, hold on, wait. Is this all mine? Like, I remember asking at the closing, I was like, I just put that in my bank? It was over with after that. I just decided, real estate's for me. I got my license. I did okay for 10 years, but I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have any coaches or anything. And when the market crashed, it absolutely destroyed me. So in 2008, I waited for everything to go back to normal, and it never did. And so that process of starving for a year and racking up $60,000 in debt, that changes you. And so I got another shot to do REOs and foreclosed properties. And I was only getting like $30,000, like I needed a police escort. And I was able to leverage that. And I ended up starting a real estate team. I sold 125 homes that year. Didn't want to sell that much ever again by myself. So I started a team. Around 2016, Zillow changed their business model. My cost per lead went up super high, and it just didn't make sense. So I started searching for Google and Facebook leads. I landed on another vendor, wasn't Ylopo. And then at the strong request of Tristan Amata from Lab Coats, I ended up buying Ylopo. Joined as a customer, and we did so well so quickly. Got G's attention, start talking. One thing leads to another. For 1 month, I'm working 5 hours a week. Then they up it to 10. Then we double it the month after that to 20. And then the big day came where they offered me a full-time position. And I had to make a decision at that point. Am I going to decrease my role in my real estate team and actually like put all my chips in this company? And I remember with Shark Tank, the sharks always say, you don't invest in a product, you invest in people. And I knew Howard and G, it's an unusual, in a good way, environment. And so that was that once in a lifetime moment that you can latch on to something. And to say it's been rewarding is an understatement. I've been teaching the same thing for 5 years, and I turned it into a book. That's now, I think, at 7,500 copies sold this year with no advertising. And that's been the most rewarding thing I've ever been a part of, is writing that book.